My heart is racing right now for very good reasons that are pretty much obvious. I already checked my voice to make sure that I'm clearly heard, so I'll actually just start this off, and maybe after my intro I'll also make sure that my voice can be heard clearly too. I know one thing's for certain, it can be, but anything could happen. So let's begin. Hello everybody, welcome to Cyberpunk 2077. And on my illustration for my video, I said that this is a long-awaited game, and that is very true. It's been waited for about 7 years. I talked about it in the last live stream, saying that I was going to play it, but I also had a couple of things to complain about from the fact that I have been playing it so far for the past week, and there are a few things that can be a little bit annoying to handle. For one, I'm playing on PS4, which seems a bit scary on my part because I have no clue what the hell can happen. But I think that I might have a better chance at being able to play without having to deal with my game crashing, because I'm not going to be playing this with like continuous amounts of saves, because this game has saves that you can stack up and everything like that. But yeah, nevertheless, we're going to start this off by going into the original story mode, because I already have my own character and stuff like that. And this game is very specific with its story and everything. There's a lot of things you can do in here, and I will be getting into stuff like that. But to get some things out of the way, I'll first of all say that I'm also playing this in the highest resolution. I'm playing this in 720 60 resolution. And also 60 FPS or something like that. That sounds like first-person shooter. My fault. I'm basically just playing the resolution that my PS4 has, so that there's no issue, because there's already a bandwidth of issues that can be inside the actual gameplay. Now that I've started my intro, I'm gonna actually press continue here, and then I'm going to check out my YouTube to make sure that everything's alright, and also be able to check in on the comments once in a while too. We're going to go into new game here, and I'm just turning on my regular thing over here. Yeah, I can hear my voice clearly, and Elijah Flames changed himself to Sacrifice Flames, and he's commenting yay. I'm going to leave this open. Unfortunately, this thing might die soon, my phone, but that's not an issue. I could just go and charge it. One thing that I think is a pretty good part is the fact that I don't have to worry about my game having to be online, like how Destiny works or Call of Duty works, and that's why I switch my resolution down lower. And the reason being, if I have it higher, my game can tend to like glitch me the hell out, because I don't have like super computer Wi-Fi. But yeah. Enough of me talking. We're going to go into a new game, and we're going to go on normal, and we're going to go on Street Kid first. I would go on Nomad, but that's more of a desert like kind of story orientation, including that there's Corpo. Corpo is more like you already have the city at your disposal, but you're not doing that much action that you'd expect to be. Same thing for this, you're doing a lot of action here. It's just that I feel like you're going to get the whole entire experience that you're hoping for, with at least starting out with Street Kid. So I may as well do one thing. I'll explain how these story modes go, or how these story prompts go. For Nomad, it says roaming the Badlands, looting scrapyards, raiding fuel depots. Life on the road wasn't easy, but growing up in a nomad clan has its perks. Honesty, integrity, and a love of freedom, qualities that few in Night City possess, and no amount of money can buy. Next, the Street Kid. They say if you want to understand the streets, you gotta live them. Gangs, fixers, dolls, small-time pushers. You were raised by them all. Down here, the law of the jungle dictates the weak, serve the strong. The only law in Night City you have yet to break. And for Corpo, it says few love the corporate world with their lives. Well, few leave the corporate world with their lives. Fewer still with their souls intact. You've been there. You've bent the rules, exploited secrets, and weaponized information. There's no such thing as a fair game, only winners and losers. I like that quote. Alright, carrying on. Now, I'm not going to do anything that's specific. Maybe I might change it to hair, because let's not really worry about how this game is going to go when it comes to, like, my personal aesthetic. My personal aesthetic, my character has different eyes, and that's just about it. I'll probably just give him some cool eyes, and then that's really just it. I don't want to worry about too much here. Because in all honesty, I'm trying to get to the story as fast as I can. Spider-Man eyes, would you look at that? Do they move? They seem to. Alright, so I'm just gonna go to this one here, because that's what my original character has also. I'll probably take off the beard. And that's just about it. Hang on. There we go. Don't really need it that much. And even if I remember correctly, the original character didn't have much of a beard from the cinematics and stuff like that. But one thing, I will give him something else. I will give him some hair. And then we're just going to get into the normal stuff. And for anybody who is wondering, yes, I know that you can change your genitals. But that is just, personally speaking, like weird and gross. So yeah. I'm trying to just look for a very emo-ish kind of hairstyle so I can put some color on it. There you go, that looks pretty cool. And I'm just gonna make it black and green over here too. There's a lot of colors you can add for your hairstyle also. Stuff like this. I think it's pretty cool though. Alright, so you know what? I'll leave it like that. I don't really want to have to worry about way too much. This looks pretty cool. Alright, so you know what? We're good. And for stuff like this, this is the actual important things. Because for starters, you have 7 points. And for your own attributes, which I'm happy that I said correctly, your attributes are body, intelligence, reflexes, technical ability, and cool. Body is your strength. Your armor and other things according towards how you use your weapons and what you can do with your crafting. Intelligence is actually your net running, basically your hacking and stuff like that. Hang on, I'm getting even more comments. What is happening? Can this load, please? Let me actually turn this down. My God, it's just do not like loading. Let me close it, then open it back up. It always has to happen. There we go. You can change his size. You can change his middle part size. I know about that. I think I just said that like earlier when I was looking at the customization. I probably didn't say that slow enough. But thank you for saying that, because that's been news everywhere, and I guess some people just cannot even help themselves to even say it. Alright, so carrying on. Intelligence is just, you know, what you can do with hacking. Reflexes is your dodging, what you can do in the middle of combat and whatnot, and how your speed and everything like that. Technical ability is also pretty cool. It also has to do towards hacking, but also towards opening doors and being able to speak to people. And you know, yeah, it even says it over here. It represents your technical know-how. It allows you to unlock doors and use tech weapons. Each increase in level increase in level will increase your armor by 5%. That's a good thing. And cool is literally stealth, all that kind of stuff. And another good thing is the fact that I believe that body and reflexes also tie into your combat with specific weapons. Body, there's a specific tree in body where you're able to heighten your abilities with blunt weapons like bats and hammers. Reflexes, I believe that is with swords and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna kind of do this with one way that I did it. I'm not going to do it in any sort of stealth way, because stealth is just not my forte. So I'm going to just bring up body 2 times, intelligence 2 times 2, and technical ability 1 time. So I'll be able to unlock doors quicker. And then reflexes 2 times over here, because cool is not my go-to, like I said before. You can change his middle part size. Yeah, as if everybody, as if nobody who plays this game doesn't know that. Thank you for your disclaimer. This game is, I think I probably said a couple of things about this beforehand, but one thing's for certain, aside from the fact it has terrible resolution and focus and loading times, it is very aesthetically good when it comes to story, dialogue, music, hell yeah. And people kind of complain about its gunplay, but it works pretty right for me. Let me check the comments again. Bro, shouldn't have given him no strength and max everything else. I already don't. That the strength is very important when it comes to actually doing specific bodily functions, like using guns and stuff like that. And that's how I like to do it personally. I know that you might do it different, but you know. There are going to be more things that I will explain, but I will just let these cinematics play out. I'm joking. Alright, sorry.
A little anesthesia.
Move the pain and you'll be set.
Take this.
Do it, Joe. Oh, motherfucker.
Everything chill, mano?
Some bastard tried to mug me. I handled it.
Oh, local guy.
You really think somebody local will try to mug me, Pepe?
Listen, V. I got a problem. Serious this time.
Found yourself a hole, sounds like. You need help?
Knew I could count on you. I owe him. Don't pay by tomorrow, said he'd bust my legs. He don't joke about that stuff. Got cartels in his corner.
You in it with Kirk? Every man, woman, and rat in Haywood knows he's a fucking shark.
My bro jumped the joint. Deserved a hero's welcome. I know I fuck up, V.
I'll talk to Kirk, but then you're gonna owe me one.
On a side note, there's also a lot more things you can do.
Saving my life, V.
Hang on, there's a tutorial coming up. Oh, I'm just gonna read this one specifically because I tend to read the tutorials in this game because at first, when I first started playing it and seeing other people playing the game, I used to think that there's a lot to be learned about the technical stuff about it. So I'm just going to say it right here, right now. First time in Night City, pay close attention to the tutorials to learn more about the basic mechanics of the game. Or, if you're already an experienced edge runner, feel free to disable hints. Go to the database at any time during the game to access tutorials as well, to read up on the most important topics of Cyberpunk 2077. I'm pretty far with all that right now. And, what was I about to say? When it comes to dialogue, I'm not gonna skip anything. There's a lot that's gonna be said right here. If I'm right, that's Jackie Wells' mother too. It's funny that she appears around here. But yeah, I'm gonna check the comments in a second and say one more thing too. The last thing I wanted to say about the dialogue is the fact that you could just say whatever you like, but I'm not going to be like being too specific about what I'm hearing and what my character is saying. You know, maybe specific things that can be pretty cool to say, I'll probably say them. But there's a lot that you can say that are, you know, completely different towards the story.
Standing, understand? NCPD peaks were shooting everyone. You don't deal, never has.
Before I come over here, I'm going to look at the comments right now. Sacrifice Flame says, I could just demonetize anyone. Like, imagine waking up to, yo, my bad, but I accidentally pressed the demonetize button. but I want some free cash. When you meet the fat guy, roast him as hard as you can. He'll be eating a burger. I saw it before. You know, I'll probably do that. By the way, pretty funny explanation joke. There he goes.
Hey, Kirk. Want to talk?
V, been a while? Spin it. What you need?
P.S. All this music is
Pepe
blasting in
asked
my
me to
ears.
talk you up.
What, he too shy to hand over the Eddies himself? Tell him I don't bite. Not yet.
How's your problem?
That's literally just all he says? Alright, cool.
What's he owe you?
Afraid that's client confidentiality. Call it a lot, and leave it at that.
A cred shark with business ethics. Sounds too good to be true.
Well, Merry fucking Christmas.
By the way, Flames, P.S. I've played this game before. Well, not all of it, but I know what's been happening in the beginning. I've gotten up to the part where you do the heist in Arasaka, so I know if he's eating a burger or not. Let me also see if I can check the comments again, because I'm not seeing them again for some reason. Because he seemed to have said something again. If Kingpin was distorted. If Kingpin was, a ghetto cello, technically. Alright.
Cut him some slack, will you? You'll pay. Just need some more time.
Do I look like a priest that runs a charity to you? You borrow Eddies, you gotta pay him back. With interest. It's common fucking knowledge. You suggesting I let a flaky cunt who can't keep a deal off the hook?
No, you let him off because it's me asking.
Huh, you know me. I'm a man of the biz. So I need to know what I get out of it.
Transactions go two ways, I get that. I'll owe you a favor.
Tempting. Got a Nova idea already.
Sorry, I was just not checking the comments. He does look like a priest that runs a charity. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Cream ride there on the page. Only 4 of them in NC as of now. 1, Rayfield Regional Director. 2, Mayor Ryan. 3, a rental service.
Uh-huh, and 4?
Number 4 will belong to my client, just as soon as you clep it for me, that is.
I do this, and Pepe's debt is squared.
Of course. I'm a man of my word, you know that. Whole thing's simple. You swipe the Rayfield for me, I clear Pepe's account. Even toss in a cut for you, I'm such a nice guy. My man Rick works a parking structure by Embers, club where our Rayfield driver likes to kick it. There every Friday night, like clockwork. Soon as you appear, security cam shut down, gate swings up, the road is yours. Just gotta grab the Rayfield and roll out. Simple.
Who's the owner?
Just an Arasaka suit from across the water. Spews cash out of every hole in his body.
And his name?
How would I know? Why would I care? It's a hot item and I know where to find it.
Plan sounds shaky as fuck.
Oh, how so?
Sounds like you're looking for a sucker.
This ain't no setup, V. Heard you got a good head. Maybe we help each other make a few eddies.
And your man Rick?
Trust him like my own brother.
How am I supposed to do this? Expect me to slide under the chassis on a skateboard for a quick hot wire? Fast and easy? Kirk, wheels like this got security systems. Good ones.
This bitty bop works like the key Rayfield techs use for repairs. Opens locks, bypasses identity authorization.
A skeleton key for all Rayfields in the city. Come on, Kirk, even you don't buy that.
Kabuki's tech wizards sell more magical shit than this under the counter. Have a little faith. So, we all agreed then?
We are.
Glad to hear it. Always said you were a bright bulb. Head to Embers in the Glen. Rick's in the garage. Be waiting for you.
Perales has my vote. Man, it don't matter. Perales, Ryan, suits from the same circle.
Malone ain't getting a belt fight.
I should have probably stayed to hear the rest of what he was saying. P.S. This is a pretty cool nightclub.
What that? Chinese dude?
I can fast, motherfucker.
Hey, why do I see no goddamn lemon?
Veterans from
No, I'm good. There's a lot of talking here.
Tell them to be ready.
More than I remember.
Yes, Padre.
Well, who do we have here? We? Long time. Didn't know you were around.
Sebastian Ibarra. Haven't changed a smidge.
No one calls me by my name anymore. Almost forgotten how it sounds.
How are things, Padre?
The same. Haywood. Nothing ever changes here. I'd rather hear about you.
Yep. No place like home. Got back from Atlanta a few weeks ago.
See, you got a good down-home welcome. How was it back east?
Tell you later. Got something on my plate.
How about you fill me in now? We'll give you a ride. Marcus, let's go.
One thing that happened, the moment that we began, I thought that I was going to be the one driving the car, because I'm way too used to starting a game, and then they just drive, or I do at least.
So where to?
The Glen. Drop me off at Embers.
Front door?
Take the ramp, back of the bar. Show you where to stop.
You heard it, Marcus.
By the way, welcome back, Flames.
Your return to NC has been good? Busy already?
Pick up something here and there. Nothing major. But I'm getting by. Appreciate the concern.
So, Atlanta didn't turn out like you expected, huh?
Went there without expectations, actually. Well, except that it'd be better than here. It wasn't.
Maybe it'll all work out for the best.
City's real beautiful at night.
Shit.
Do you need to beep your horn that much?
Stop the car.
Jesus Christ.
What's going on?
It's like he has Parkinson's.
You carrying?
Yeah, I'm carrying. What are you saying, Flames?
Sebastian Ibarra.
Happy birthday.
Looks like it's my lucky day
What do you want?
to settle our biz once and for all. Got an offer for you, Patty, so listen up. Get the fuck out of Vista. Pull your boys off the street. I'll give you the Glen. Done deal. No more restless nights. See how generous I can be?
One more
Well-
fucking word.
Stay out of this. I don't know you.
And I don't know you, which means you're worth shit around here and capable of even less. Well, anything else?
It seems our conversation has come to a close.
Careful, Padre. Never know who's got a barrel at your six. You neither, shit bucket.
Marcus, please.
I'm killing you for saying that.
I am pleased to see you have not forgotten your roots. Still have the gift. So many of the little shits left around here. Their spines go soft when they look down a barrel.
Who was that?
No one important. He'll be gone in a week's time. Another will come in his place.
He pulled iron on you.
He did. And he will pay for doing so.
Sorry, I'm just like,
Pull up here. Right here. I'll just drop down below.
Here, before you go.
Your number.
Could be useful. Maybe we can also work together again. Take ourselves back 2 years.
Thanks, Padre. Gotta go.
So go with God.
Sure thing. Sorry, I was kind of confused because whatchamacallit, in the chat, you just started spamming Y, and I was like, what's going on? And I'm in the middle of trying to watch the cinematics, so I'm just confused, generally speaking. You got anything to say? Alright, so I'm already going to be inside of the whatchamacallit.
Oh, fuck.
Any reason why you're spamming, like, letters in the chat? You know, I'm just gonna leave this alone.
V? Status?
On location. About to find your man.
Rick's one of the good guys, you'll see. Your brother.
Yeah, so you said.
Yeah? Something I can help you with?
Kirk sent me.
Mm-hmm. Camera's blind. You got 20 minutes.
Alright then.
Do your thing.
Nice cars here, nice cars. P.S. You don't see cars like this out in the street, which is really
Kirk,
something.
I see the ride.
Your moment to shine, kiddo. Good luck.
Let's take this piece of wonder tech for a whirl.
You're a man of little faith. See? We're rich. Now fire her up and call me when you're underway. Tell you where to go.
Looks like this will be a cool breeze.
Get the fuck out.
Fuck!
Good drive. Now out.
What are you doing?
You're under arrest.
Stay where you are!
Hands where I can see them. Nice and slow.
On the ground, motherfuckers, now!
Jackie Wells, my old pal from the hood. See you haven't grown an ounce wiser.
Hey! Detective Stins. Been a while, huh?
Inspector Stins.
Same shit.
Speaking of, your mug's familiar too.
Yeah? Yours ain't to me.
Left for Atlanta, looking for a slice of happiness. Guess you didn't find it. I've always maintained it's the same for all you termites in Haywood. Born here, live here, die here. Looks like I was right.
You know, fuck all about me.
Truth hurts, huh? Just watch your tone. I'm not a patient man.
Come on, Stins. Give us a break, huh? You lock us up, then just jerk off till trial. And then what? Worst case, we get some months. Hell, standing room only nowadays in El Bote. So, they'll probably be out early.
Are these the thieves?
Fuck
Ordinary street trash.
Got him in custody, Mr. Fujioka. We'll be taking him now.
It's a waste of effort. I have no time to testify or play in an investigation.
Suggesting we let him go, sir?
I suggest you toss them in the sea. Cuff leg's broken so this trash doesn't flow.
You heard him.
Fuck.
This is gonna hurt. And we get to another cinematic part. P.S. This game is very intense. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be as intense as I thought it would be, But when things happen like the heist in the game, it got very intense. Like, I'm really serious. I wasn't even expecting it.
Motherfucker. Ugh.
Honestly, for a sec there, things looked iffy. Wasn't sure we'd worm out of that alive.
And same. Stints is out to get people. Wound tight. Though he does have a little honor left.
Really think his sense of honor saved us?
Well, and the fact he's Haywood born and bred like us.
How does he know
If I
him like
hadn't
that?
come, you'd be cruising Night City in sexy wheels right now.
Nah, come on. Job was toxic from the start. Even Kabuki under-the-counter magic can't get around an alarm like that. Should've known I'd have the PD on my ass.
Probably because he knows
So,
him.
maybe now, as God ordained. Jackie Wells.
V.
I know you. You hang at the Coyote.
Wait, Wells? Like Mama Wells? Thought I'd recognize the name.
She's my blood, all right. Coyote's her dive. It's strange you and I never met before.
Got the job to steal those wheels at the Coyote. From Kirk.
You work with that sewer slug?
Pepe wasn't big and can't afford to pay, so I stepped up.
Gotta wonder about Pepe letting slimy Kirk boss him around like that.
Heard what they say. He's backed by cartels.
Cartels? No, listen. I know those cartel types, and I guarantee you, none of them have even heard of Kirk. El Cabron's gotta learn. He don't do people in Haywood dirty. Come on, let's go have some lunch.
P.S. You don't actually get lunch with him. You skip 3 years. But yeah.
Lunch?
You would not believe my mama's chili. Best in town. Getting one of my good feelings.
About what?
About us. It's a kind of chemistry, you know? Come on. I'm fucking starved.
Okay, food it is. Let's go.
Yeah, Flames, I kind of had the same thing, so he just almost gets this man caught, and now they buddies. I kind of got confused how they all of a sudden became friends, but I just said, you know what, it's story, it's a plot element, so I just kind of accepted that. After we get into free roam, I'm going to be explaining a couple things with the map too, and I am going to be going through the tutorial also, so I can let people understand it. I know about it, so I know how to play through it quickly. You're not going to be seeing me fuck up or anything like that, which is something.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come dead and see? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a Major League player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first. NC's Legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
P.S. That was Run the Jewels song. Got real famous instantly too. Don't even know how many millions of views it has. Some of the characters you see that were inside of that cinematic are also going to come back, like the doctor that met Jackie Wells.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Yes, indeed, Flames. What a montage.
Militech? Jack, we're talking classified military-grade shit here. How'd you get it?
T-Bug. And our girl made a couple adjustments.
Why? Think she knows better?
Nah. Said it didn't suit her, style. You'll see what I mean.
Sure. Why the hell not?
Let's begin with basic combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation. This course is designed to reinforce your fundamental combat abilities and hone your reflexes. The skills you gain here will help you survive, even excel on the battlefield. I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at Militech...
Man, Militech can't encrypt for shit. But they clearly got drill and jarheads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move!
Yes,
move,
ma'am,
move.
T-Bug.
Hope you're ready to bust ass through this fascist playground.
P.S. This character right over here is T-Bug, and this is literally her intro. She's technically the hacker that also helps Dexter Deshawn do things such as setting you up with gigs until he fucks you over.
Well, we doing this?
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm explaining you to my audience. But yeah, carrying on. She was also inside of the cinematics of the original trailers for Cyberpunk, including that she also has a different story now too. I'm gonna read Flames' comment. TBH, Kirk set him up to a pathway to fame. I'll find that out later.
Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, a little warm-up.
There's another thing too. This game also has target assist too. What I would recommend is to not have your sensitivity in the highest, because it can be annoying for when you have to deal with recoil, because this gun over here is automatic. So if you're doing things like the gun going up, you might want to be able to just lower the gun down with a normal sensitivity. If you're doing things like shooting the gun and it's firing up, if you have high sensitivity, it would just automatically go down like the way that I just had it. But that was on purpose there.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch?
Oh, I forgot, there's another thing too. You can dash.
Not bad. But it's more realistic if the target's packing iron. Quit standing around and take cover.
I probably would think about getting rid of these tutorials, because anybody can read them. That's why I'm holding them up for just a short second.
You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
That's one of the 4 things that are going to be on your automatic viewpoint for your HUD.
Head to the
So,
training
yeah.
area when you're good to go. Oh, look. Brought some shoes with him this time.
It'd be nicer if I had grenades.
platform, and we'll move on.
One thing's for certain, I'm not going to do the fighting tutorial here, because that's going to be kind of long, though.
Hacking's the next item on the menu. Might notice I tweaked the course material a bit.
This would be a little bit easier, though. But after this, I believe after this will be training with weapons. So this would just be the last tutorial that I do. Usually the combat basics and the hacking are what's more important.
Need a handwritten invite?
I'll probably explain how to be able to do the fighting, the hand-to-hand fighting, and the same thing with the swordsmanship and fighting with blunt weapons, because it's nearly the same exact thing. And it'll be pretty simple. Actually, are they going to explain it to me? No, because I already was pretty fast with it. So what you got to do over here is just activate your scanner with L1, and you'll be able to look at all the devices that can be tampered with, technically speaking. Be able to look at every single thing. Guns, not really, but people, you can know who they are. It's almost like how Watch Dogs works, too, including that weapon over there. You can also zoom, which is something, too. That was retarded.
This training module will teach you work a little hack magic on the screen
There we go.
to distract the guard.
You can zoom. Let me see if I can put that away. There we go. Hey, how do I do that? Oh, press triangle twice. Alright, easy enough. What your ordeal here is that you gotta distract this guy, then take him out. Simple enough. So, yeah, easy enough. Takes about a moment.
Focus, V.
Did the wrong thing there.
Hack magic on the screen to distract the guard. Corpo trash. Style over substance. Good. Now take him out quietly. All right, all yours. Take him out. Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork. Especially the dead kind. Now pick up the body and hide it somewhere.
There's a garbage can somewhere around here. Let me just pick it up. I think the garbage can will just appear out of nowhere. There we go. These are where you can hide them, like how Metal Gear Solid works.
Okay. Now, try to take him down in one slick move.
Forgot, you gotta, like, let it do the thing.
Come on, you got this.
You're supposed to, like, hang behind him for just a moment to be able to do so.
Okay. Now, try to take him down in one slick move.
There we go. Now it appears where you can just do what you need to do, then hide the body.
Think you're ready to try hacking some gonks in real time? Have fun!
Oh, also, if your enemy has grenades on them, you can just set them right off, too. Actually, let me see if I can make sure that it's good to be able to do that. This is also the sequence that you're also going to deal with when it comes to being able to hack specific items to be able to get rewards for doing so.
Now, detonate the grenade.
Sometimes you might have a line of them, like 3 at once and everything like that. So yeah.
Needed to shut your brain down and follow orders in true Militech fashion.
What's important is being able to just hack any one of them when I'm still talking about hacking, because you can just hack one of the lines.
If you want to hone any other skills. Before you finish up, Delta out now. But remember, the street's not going to give you any hints or second chances.
You see, even the game says it that, you know, the rest isn't too, like, specific. This is stealth, and it's just going to show me how to be able to handle hacking and also moving past enemies and stuff like that. No, I'm good. I'm leaving. But yeah, that's just about it.
So? Not bad, huh? Now we can get down to biz.
Let's do this.
Elevator, this way.
You can pick up a lot of things around here too, but I'm gonna try my best not to do things like picking stuff up all day. You can just naturally just start getting stuff from combat. Is everybody inside? There we go. Door closed.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Bug, could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline.
The source to our breathing. Wait, hang on 1 second. Trying to read this comment over here. I'm back from ranting about how oxygen isn't the source to our breathing. Okay then.
Target should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late. Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo Immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zetatech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
Mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead. Quiet.
By the way, this is where you can also begin with the actual fighting. The next room is going to be something completely different.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
Yeah, they are. Alright. So, this is where you're actually going to have to start fighting. Unless we do things that are a bit different here. Nah, there's nothing that's different to do over here. So let's just go for it. Pretty strong pistol that I got right here.
Scavs are still crawling. Clean it up, clean it out. Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. And definitely don't want to slug it down.
No way. Not neither.
Okay then. Guess you want to run away. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You got eyes on this shithole? Anything.
Room he's in looks out on the balcony. Got a window on the left. Give me 2 seconds to release the lock.
Damn.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got him. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for just a moment. I'm only doing this so that the things that you pick up can be crafted, or just broken down so that you can use them from crafting too, and sold. Sometimes you can pick up things that are like 750 eddies, which is the currency in this game. Oh, P.S. For now, you do not have your loadout and your ammo on display yet. I'm just gonna be saying yet. Anything out here? A couple of things. I'm not gonna take anything that's not important though. Things like this over here, this is nothing that's important. This is only just dialogue and stuff that you can read. Ooh, money. Cool. Give me a second also. I think I have, no, I don't have too much stuff. I just yeah, I had it heavy just now. Okay then.
Jesus fucking Christ. Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in.
This does not look good.
Sandra Dorset, NC570442. Traumatine Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neuroport. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Oh, fuck.
She's flatlining.
B, need to
Jackie,
know
air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Hey, catch, vato!
I think... Holy shit, it worked.
Fuera, cabrón. Get her outside. Fuera, get her out. Terrace.
Come on, where are ya? There it goes.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Stop in the doorway. Place the patient on the ground.
Here's where the guys get rude.
Five steps back. Now.
Dude just stiff-armed me. P.S. If you walk in between that caution, or walk inside of that red caution, you will get electrocuted.
133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
And that's that. Alright then.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, Mano. I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels? I got a day with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
You're saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Relatively well. Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD's gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, Mano. I'm driving.
P.S. That lockdown means that the entire city, like specific parts of it, are just not accessible. Only until after a specific scenario happens. Sorry about that. I was just checking to see if I have a level up, but I do not. Totally fine by me. Oh, you know what? Let me just do one more thing. I did skip past the fighting technique. Technically, it's very easy to understand. When you're locking onto somebody or fighting somebody with just your fist, you're able to do a couple of things. First off, you can charge your attacks. You know, you can also do combos continuously. Second off, you could just press circle twice or B twice. Yes, or evade twice to just dodge. That's pretty simple enough. Last, you could just block and stuff like that. And it works like how God of War works too with blocking. If you block at the right time when someone attacks you,
Gonna be long?
Shut up. If you do so, then the screen goes in slow motion, then you're able to counterattack. Pretty simple and everything like that. You can also, when blocking, push to also break somebody else's block. That's very simple too.
Gonna be long?
Alright, I'm getting in the car. The same thing applies to swords and hammers and bats and knives. Which there are a lot of melee weapons in this game too. So yeah.
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, Mano. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh shit, you're right.
Free Rudolph.
Knew it. Man on her ass. Hello. I don't like this beat. I want that bit.
I'm getting stuck in the tutorial. Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on, B! Shoot!
Can't keep her steady!
Hold tight, B! Mierda! Perdón! Got you, asshole! B! Aim for the driver!
I gotta hurry before we take a turn. Oh, we're good.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
It's funny that after that the subtitles are over. For now. But yes, that crash was a very lackluster crash.
Damn. We're pulling out all the stops.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your... girl?
Uh-huh. Gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
P.S. There are certain things that you can say that you do not have to say. Beforehand, I didn't say anything when I was able to say, oh, let us pass. Because she just got up and said, we can go.
She took a liking to you.
The devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
Out of the car, now! Come on! Ain't got all day!
Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Get the heat! Fucking shoot!
You look like your average bust.
This ain't your average badges. That's Magstack. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonk's out there, though. Just a midday snack for him. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming. Made it. Almost at your place.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again. Sweet dreams, then.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
There we go. Now I've leveled up. And I can also heal myself, too. If I can't... Oh, you heal when you level up instantly. Do not complain. Anybody who does see this, where I, like to do my, upgrades and whatnot. Jeez, I do not have a lot of money. In my current game, I have a lot, like, I don't know, $30,000 or eddies. $80, euros. Either way, I'm gonna just bring up my technical ability over here and reflexes over here. There's a lot of things that you can do when it comes to your skill trees, like a lot. And I was right. Reflexes can also upgrade blades, but when it comes to body, you can go up with the street brawler over here, and things such as, I believe, no, not technical ability, intelligence. No, okay, so I think it's the same thing with the reflexes. You can also bring up your bats or whatchamacallit, your heavy weapons or like bludgeoning melee weapons, if I'm right. So yeah. I'm actually gonna do this over here. Makes it easier on my behalf. That one over there was just upgrading the reload time for submachine guns and shotguns. I'm probably just going to be upgrading random things because I do not care how this playthrough is going to go as long as I'm able to go through the story. I'm not going to be doing a single side quest or anything like that. Just nothing else but story. And see how nothing bad goes on.
Bug. Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. How's life treating you, beautiful? Can't complain.
Oh, you know what's funny? This is also talking about something that's going to pertain to the story later. You know what? I'll watch it.
On the market today, Arasaka Corpse Relic. But maybe we ought to make sure our fair audience is up to speed. Karina, what is Relic exactly? In a word, if you could.
In one word, I'd say immortality.
Immortality? Really?
That's right. Relic allows you to transfer the consciousness from a dying person, finding a new home for their soul on a transferable chip. This person, they'll never leave your side, a companion forever with you in your own consciousness. Just...
Child, think for a moment about what you're saying. This relic is an abomination that feeds on human misery.
Does that person have a cross on their head? Yeah, they do.
A golden calf born by false prophets. Arasaka speaks of preserving the soul, but they can promise nothing more than a heartless, mindless algorithm speaking with the voice of the departed. What's more, this technology is just another tool of coercion and corruption. Only the wealthy and powerful elite will have access, and they will pay any price in exchange for a chance at this so-called immortality.
Well, that is true that Arasaka Corp has specifically limited access to the relic in order...
Your promise is a lie, an evil lie, motivated by greed and... Now that is rich! Hey, excuse me? False promises, greed, a lust for power. Why, sounds an awful lot like a church to... What? How dare you? Do you not promise a life after death? Do you not charge funeral fees to a family in mourning? Maybe the Reverend is just afraid of some healthy competition, huh? Competition? You believe everything in this world can be counted, measured, rationalized.
And wouldn't we be right? We can construct artificial brains, create new consciousness.
But I ask you why? What does that give us? Are we as a people on this earth any happier for it?
That's just all about what I have to see. Alright, let's get into the actual story parts of this movie. Well, this game. Feels like a movie game. Alright, carrying on. This over here is your stash. And you have nothing better over here. I'm just going to keep on the current clothes that I got, but I am going to take these grenades. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I just heard somebody on the hallway say hell yeah. Also, you can also pick up things over here too. There's a bunch of clothes. And then put them away if you wish. And what I like to do right now is I've just been doing nothing else but just dismantling them all the time right now. I am going to put this on though because it is armor. Delete. Delete. Once you delete things, you get specific items that will belong to you, and I will be showing them in just about a minute. You also get new weapons. I'm going to put this shotgun over here, and then this submachine gun over here. It's pretty easy for me to understand the game now because of that. Alright, so over here is crafting. You can craft a bunch of bullets if you want to, and guns. And you can also get blueprints for stuff like that later. I have also one last thing, going to my backpack. This is the thing that is given to you when you dismantle things. Common item components, which can help you make ammo and a lot of other things, and also can help you upgrade your weapons. And also uncommon item components. You need two of them. You need the both of them to be able to do things like make a gun. Like right over here, you could just use common item components. Simple enough. And the same thing can go for ammo. To make a green weapon, you might need both. And that's just about it. Pretty cool revolver too. Alright, back to the story. Actually, wait, do I got new boots? I got new boots? They're even better. I'm gonna put those on.
Oh, V! You get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Also, there's another thing here. A computer. Literally nothing over here is too important. You get some messages from other things. Like, yeah, that. Maybe once in a while a character. And then the net that's over here just gives you news. And sometimes you'll probably get stuff like fan pages, or see things like fan pages, that just talk about their beliefs and whatnot. But that's not really the important stuff. I forgot. Ugh. Sorry. There's one more thing now. I actually now have full-on access to the whole entire map. Now, before I get into anything else that might be pertaining to the story, hopefully I won't have to talk too much about other things such as the technicality of this game. This map is huge! But, nevertheless, let's just finish off one thing. One, you have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 practically cities or boroughs of some sort. I think this is also a place that you can head to if you wish to, but that's later in the game. You so far just have this area to explore, which is still pretty big to begin with, and also this area too is right now free from the start, which is also good. But carrying on, it took me a minute to get used to the legend in this game because there's a lot of things. Let me go back to none over here. Go back to map. Now, first off, for the legend, if I can not keep on messing up. First off, for the legend is a couple of things. If you can see to the top left of my HUD right over here, you have a first pin location that's easy to understand. Your apartment that you can summon. Yes. Your apartment, which took me a minute to find, because I had to, first of all, look at the legend and then find out where my apartment was, because I was so far into exploring the game that I had to, like, first of all, look at the legend and see it, and then be able to go back to probably put things inside of my stash, which is the only place you have a stash, your apartment. Then there's fast travel. Now, fast travel is pretty good in case you do not have a car, your car is destroyed, which I right now still do not know how to be able to fix up your car if it gets destroyed. You also have undiscovered, which are basically missions that you have not even went into yet. And usually when you see an undiscovered mission, it says, who knows what you might find. Actually, it says it right over here. Who knows what you might find. Danger. And also even says the danger, too. just in case. Your side job, which is stuff that you are already aware of, or your character's already aware of if you are not. And then your main job, which is just the filled out exclamation point. Gun for hire, I believe that's probably doing things like doing hitman work, or probably taking out people that have bounties. I haven't even found out what that is. Search and recover just means a part of the mission that you're doing, which means if you pick something up and you have to hand it into a drop point, which I will explain what that is too, then you just have the search and recover icon in a specific part of the map. Thievery, do not know what that is yet. Agent Saboteur, still don't know what that is yet. That's going to be explained later on. SOS, Merc needed, I believe that's also a mission, and so the same thing for Convoy. Now for Fixer, I believe that's something that has to do towards cars, and modifying your cars personally. Client, meaning someone who you're helping, or something like that. These are basically things that happen throughout the map and everything like that. The question mark over here says NCPD scanner hustles, which is another mission regarding the police and helping them out. Assault in progress was something that when I got the opportunity to explore the map in its entirety, I started doing that to the highest degree because it's fun. It makes you feel like Batman. Organized crime activity is the same thing as assault in progress, but there's more enemies. Reported crime might be more random, but it's still the same thing that might work as assault in progress. Cyber Psycho sighting is basically probably one boss battle. I have not found out what that is yet. And Tarot card, I have no clue what that is either. I think I might have a clue what that might be, but I might be wrong. My clue was the fact that, you do something and then you get a tarot. I have no clue. Drop point. Now, drop point are easy to understand. Simple enough. They are places where you can sell everything that you do no longer want. You can't buy anything, you can just sell. Clothing, easy enough. You know what that is. For anybody who played GTA 5 or any game where you can buy clothes. And Ripper Dock. Ripper Dock is where you can do things such as upgrade, install, and remove cyberware here. Now, meaning you can do things such as add things to your body. I'm trying to find out how you'll be able to look at the HUD, but you can't just look at it over here. So yeah, let me go back. Ripper Dock is pretty susceptible towards upgrading your armor, giving you specific abilities. This is also the place that gives you the blades on your arms, the gorilla arms that have metal on your knuckles and stuff like that, so you can force open doors and everything, all that kind of good stuff. Netrunner, no clue what that is yet. I'll find out what that is sometime soon. Let me actually just read what it says over here. Buy net running equipment and quick hacks here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can buy stuff that helps you be able to hack things remotely, like how Watch Dogs works. And weapon shop, you can buy guns over at the weapon shop, but the melee weapon vendor is completely different because it specifically sells swords, knives, and like hammers and baseball bats and everything like that. With MedPoint, you can buy things that heal you. Food, you know the deal with food. It also heals you too. Bar, oh, that's it's a bit different than everything else because you could just go here and they just lollygag or just, be a freeloader and just drink all day if you wish. Joy Toy, that is basically, well, let me find the icon for it. It's basically a strip bar. If you don't know what services are offered here, maybe it's better you don't use them. Yeah, and then junk shop. You can buy items at the junk shop to be able to do things such as dismantle them for yourself. Like stuff over here. Buy and sell almost anything here, but beware, no refunds. I have not seen a junk shop yet or went to one, but I believe that is completely true. So yeah, I've explained all the map. Let's get to the story without any sort of interruption because we have about an hour left. Or 45 minutes left. So yeah.
Prepare for cooler conditions as we head into the weekend.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing anything like side missions or anything like that. Like, for example, this guy over here, he's able to give you a side mission and stuff like that because he is a robot. There he goes.
Hey, yo, V. Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
That was the girl that saw me. But yeah, carrying on. This over here is
How you like my new punching bag?
Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it? Nah, not today. Thanks anyway. Whatever. I'll be here.
Yeah, I'll try it out another time. Not on the stream, maybe. But yeah, this bot over here, you gotta test it out for a second, and then this guy will give you the opportunity to get gigs to just fight people around the entire city. I'll come back one day if I want to decide to go through that. But when you do beat this robot over here, he sells knives after that, which I do not need currently. But yeah, carrying on. Next up, your simple vendor over here sells guns. So it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy for you to do things around here, especially from your immediate household.
An oasis of luxury has become a den for violent gangs and drug addicts.
Hello, it's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation, and in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade. From all of us at WNS, we wish you a great
I saw that clip through your hand.
Man of the hour. Jeez, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting.
I don't know why I got that tutorial out of nowhere, but whatever.
Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal is riding on you now, I say.
All right. Let's hear what old Dex has to say. Set it up.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our, dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
There it is.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
First stop. Ripper Duck and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
Gotcha.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Misty.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
But yes, the driving in this game can also be a little bit convoluted from the beginning too, if you're not careful. I was afraid I was going to crash right there too.
find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
Is there a cat here? Yeah, there is. It's a Siamese Sphinx cat. I didn't even see this last time. Okay then. You probably won't be seeing stuff like that later on. This one is just explaining Ripper docs.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old Ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. It's been a while. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But, something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax. Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
Kuroshi? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
I gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand. You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
And then this is what it looks like to be able to upgrade your personal body components and everything like that when it comes to going to the Ripper dock. Simple over here. Stuff like the frontal cortex can also do things like upgrade what happens to you. You know, what personally happens to your stamina and everything like that. Actually, no. The frontal cortex can also help with how much space you have when it comes to whatchamacallit, quick hacking. I'm trying my best not to say that too often. This over here is the ocular system. You can simply just enhance your vision and also do other things, like be able to see specific things. I haven't found out what specific things you can see, but it can go a little bit farther than just enhanced vision. Technically, what I saw or what I was using during the tutorial, when it came to being able to just read specific components, is what this basically is going to give me. Including that this also gives me the opportunity to know how much bullets that I have in my weapons and also inside of my magazines. So yeah, this is simply what can happen to your stamina, you know, and other things that can work, like breaching protocol. Basically, how long it takes for you to hack things is after you get out of your specific site mode. It's hard to explain what the hell that is. Sometimes I forget what it is. Or basically, I'll call it breach mode, if anything. Once you finish hacking something and then you get out of that mode, it can take about a moment once you're actually doing something to something. When you're changing the functions of anything, like when you're setting a TV to start freaking out and then it like attracts enemies. When you do something like this and use this uncommon item over here that increases the reach time of breach protocol by 100, it just makes it go by faster to be able to hack a TV or anything like that, or a person, or turn on their grenades. This over here, your immune system can also help with when you're low on health and everything like that. Your stamina, again, and your nervous system is also pretty interesting too. Now, your nervous system is basically how your reflexes work. It allows you to do a couple other things like aiming down a sight and shooting, enhancing your evasion length, and also your speed, and other things like that. Integumentary system is basically things that are like armor. That's very easy to understand. Operating system is basically how easy it is for you to get towards hacking things, and that's the simplest one. Skeleton can also be like armor, and also carrying capacity and health. Hands is pretty interesting because you can do things like be able to use specific weapons that ricochet off of walls when you shoot them, and also track enemies too. Some guns may have bullets that track enemies and literally just go right towards them. You won't even have to aim after that. With a specific hand equipped with your ballistic coprocessor, it will be able to just be like bread and butter, technically speaking. And arms, stuff like this, can also be the gorilla arms, and the mantis blades, and the monowire, which is easy hacking, and a projectile launch system, which is shooting a grenade from your hand. What is this again? The monowire charges when equipped, but not used in combat. Attacks with the charged wire deal bonus damage. It's a taser. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's just about it. It's a taser for stealth. I still have none of those like ready to be used. This can also be good for when it comes to its double jumping and stuff like that, and having higher jumps and everything like that. So you can basically start being like prototype from the game. And also you can do things like trade weapons and everything like that. So yeah. You know the deal. Can I sell my junk? Is there any junk that I can sell that's worth? No, there isn't. Not a lot of stuff that's worth, like, selling. I'm thinking about doing something later.
Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day, I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Same as always. Don't feel a thing. You ask me that every time, you know? Not as if things are gonna be any different today.
Sure thing, kid. I mean, not like there's any risk of a stroke or paralysis, but what do I know? I'm just a doctor. That's what I thought. Lights out for a minute, all right? Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in.
Why am I... Oh my god.
You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. How's it look? Feel all right to you?
Good, but I was naked for a short second and now I'm fine. Whatever. Okay.
Seen more dramatic improvements before.
Patience, kid. Give it a minute. Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm. With anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well. It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
P.S. That last tutorial, just explain what you're going to see when it comes to using the scanner over here. Who is who, what is what, Victor, Vector, civilian. You can see it with everybody.
Keep me waiting all day.
If I need to explain things, yeah.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
P.S. That is also a healing item.
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now, every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Got cash riding on this?
Nah, just looking. It's out of habit more than anything else.
Miss it, don't you?
Alright, and then the next time you come back to him, you could just pay him the 21,000. Jackie texted this character and let him know that, you know, you need to hurry up. Because a little surprise is going to be out in the front. I could not help myself here. I love Sphinxes. Alright, carrying on.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
Yeah, and try your best not to do things like interrupting people as they're speaking to you.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber-psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
That tutorial is just showing how you can handle enemies sometimes. Alright, carrying on. Oh yeah, there's also one more thing too. As you can see, my HUD has something that's going on with outside, currently speaking. And it's over there. Usually, it's gang-on-gang violence, or cop versus gang violence. And they spotted me now. Not all of them have, though. So, you know, I'll just get right down to business. Anybody else?
I had a garage sheet.
Down there. Okay. Oh, and by the way, one more thing is the fact that the AI really do not work entirely right the way they're supposed to. Sometimes. That's why I've been trying to take it very slow with this game currently. But it doesn't look like it works entirely the way you expect it to. What a shame. I'm only picking stuff up so that I can probably sell it or dismantle it. And that's just about it. Alright, carrying on.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
You're either somebody, or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill.
Shit, he wasn't
But
uniform.
folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip, to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing its thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. Then I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, a.k.a. Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstream, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though, is gonna be all you.
Alright, so after this you'll be doing one mission where you're going against Maelstrom to take that Flathead. I'm going to be doing two things, which is also a cinematic sequence where you meet Meredith, and then after that I'll be going to Maelstrom. So, yeah. He also mentions one more thing, which is why I haven't skipped it yet. Just give it a moment.
One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory?
Yep.
Later now.
I like how the doors open backwards. Pretty interesting. Just gonna upgrade this for 1 second. That's all I need to do.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not yet.
Not to mess with that guy just now.
Hey, you with me, Mano?
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Ha! Chingon.
You don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Maelstrom first.
I say we knock on Maelstrom's door first. Pound, actually.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods, put my nose to the ground, sniff around. Hasta luego.
Alright, I'm gonna do this little thing right over here so I can take this motorcycle. What's going on? You guys beating people up? No, you're killing people. What's up? Witness what you've done.
Let's get this party!
If you wish. I'm making a bat to a shotgun. Oh, heist. I commend you. You were the only one with a gun. There we go. That was an item that when you sell it, you get about $7.50 for it. And I've already picked up a couple of blunt weapons too for the first time, which is nice. That was just explaining bombs and whatnot. Alright, taking this bike over here, because my previous ride, or my current ride, is actually kind of terrible. You know, leveled up again. I didn't expect to do it that fast. That's not just nice. Alright. So there's one more thing you can do also. You can also meet up with Meredith too. But how do you, right? There we go.
Stout here. Start by telling me how you got this number.
No more than your number. Heard you misplaced a convoy.
You shut him up. Spill what you know. Don't make me wait.
Nuh-uh, not on the horn. Let's meet, cut a deal.
A deal? Fine. First exit off Skyline, driving towards the NID. Storm channel under the overpass. Meet you there.
Let's go. If I remember correctly, I put in a jacket, but I'll just do that later. Whoops. And here we are. Unfortunate thing is, the last playthrough.
Take it you were the one to call?
The last playthrough, I didn't get to see this first. I accidentally went to Jackie first. So yeah, I am the one who called. Where can I speak to you? There we go.
That'd be me.
Thought you could blackmail me, fucker? Set conditions? Got any more for me?
Calm the fuck down. I just want to talk.
Christ, Meredith!
Shut your trap! That fucking thing ready?
All set.
Now answer my questions. Honestly, forthrightly. Are you here alone?
Yep, just little old me.
It's the truth.
Do a sweep, now. Anthony Gilchrist. Is he your contact? Is he the one who leaked intel on the convoy?
That guy? Never seen him before.
Checks out.
Listen, I know where the transport is. I can help you. Just want a favor in return.
I told you! I fucking told you! I'm not the mole! Jesus Christ!
Shut him up.
Unhand me now before I...
Him you can let go. Wanna hear what he has to say?
I need a bot. Flathead model. Guys who ripped you off have it. Promise me that bot. I'll point the finger.
You have a plan how to deal with them?
Could just take it by force, but they're expecting payment. So I could go that route too.
Fine, the latter. But on one condition. You pay with our money.
Sounds solid enough. I'm in.
Alright, let me just read this real quick. Some shards you find in the world will contain information hidden behind data encryption measures. To encrypt a shard, first either open it through the notification when you acquire it, or find it later in the Shards tab under Journal in the main menu, then select Crack Security to unlock its service to secrets. Okay.
You pay with that chip, and that's all you gotta worry about. Try to fuck me in any...
This is easy to crack at security in the first place, so... Hopefully you don't have to do it absolutely 100% right, so... yeah. Give me a second.
And I'll be seeing you real soon.
Please do not run over my bike.
You're making a mistake. This cunt's already good as dead. She'll take you down with her.
Okay, knock down my bike. Alright, fine then. Well, they just hit it. Let me go back to doing something. Where are my shards? It's in my database. Oh, come on. I just saw something that talked about shards, and I'm not able to find them now. Okay, okay. You know what? I'll just suck it up, and then I'll look at it later. I guess I wasn't too good at looking at the shard. I'll also put on a jacket, too. And this mask. I like it. Don't know why that jacket was taken off, but either way, yeah, that's just about it. I already do not have the... There we go. Shards are right here. Try this again.
Alright.
You see, as you can see, you can fail in one bar, but the rest, it doesn't really matter if you actually do pass. Or property of Militech, unauthorized access is strictly prohibited.
Eddies on the cred chip are clean.
Okay, easy enough.
you are. Let me hear what you squared away.
That's literally not even in the way. Alright, either way, carrying on.
Gonna be long?
Oh my god. Can I get in here? Give me a second. I would shoot at him, but, you know. Shack off. Alright, carrying on. One more thing. We're not gonna go in there and actually, just buy it off. You can decide to do so, but personally speaking, that's just boring. Currently, I really don't care. Alright.
Dex already paid the maelstromers for the corpo bot. Thing is, can't be sure the gang goons are still willing to hand it over.
He paid up front? Híjole. Well, whatever. Let's go get this tech. You scheme yet? You got a plan?
Militech and me, we found some common ground. They're footing the bill for the bot.
There's a lot of scratch to toss away.
Forget it, Jack. It'll be like we never had it in the first place. Anyway, who knows how this deal's gonna shake out.
So, into the Borg Beast den?
Let's go see these bastards.
All right, let's knock on their door. See if they even open up. I hate these Borg fuckers. It had to be them.
Just a gang like any other, right?
I think the Valentinos. They follow God and the Santa Madre. Honor means something to them. You know what they want, how they get it, and what pisses them the fuck off. With Maelstrom, you just never know.
They sound like some pretty crazy
Let 'em
bastards.
know we're here.
Don't know you.
Want to talk to Royce. Dex sent us.
Main room. We've been waiting.
Cozy place. It could use a few plants, though. Oh, yeah. They look damn well prepared.
Don't think I've ever seen security like this in the Chow factory.
Gear from the Jack convoy. Gotta be. Must have been all over it like maggots on dead meat.
Anti-personnel mine. Directional shrapnel spitter. My favorite.
Subtle.
Get in the elevator. Fucking shit.
Stay cool. They're just trying to spook us. Remember, we're on their turf.
So what do you want?
You got a bot. Model MT0D12. Called the Flathead.
And? The hell you care?
Guy I represent already paid Brick for it. I'm just here for the pickup. I can talk direct to Royce if necessary.
Nah, you talk to me. Name's Dum Dum. Now couch, planet.
And this is where the suspense begins.
Well, shit. Goes for you, too.
I'll stand.
This so fucking hard? Fucking ass on the fucking couch!
Make me.
Thought you'd never ask. See you
Jack,
act out.
sit down.
This ain't gonna end well, but... shit.
Well, alright. Come on. Not lighten up. Take a hit.
What you blowing?
Esquive. Pure as baby powder.
Black lace. Tough to get your hands on. Gotta have a good source.
What's it do?
Ups Dorf's and adrenaline to the point you feel no pain. Trip so intense it verges on psychosis. Corps fed it to their fighting legions during the Corp Wars.
Cyber psychos pop the tabs like candy. Vaporizing and mellows the burn without killing any of the effect. Come on, give it a whirl.
Thanks, I'm good.
Whatever you say, straight-edged princess.
I didn't mean to do that, by the way.
Here we go. Flathead. Model MT0D12.
Need to see it.
Suit yourself. Fucking tricked out this thing. Dynamic thermal optic camo armor. Full cognitive immersion with a Raven controller. Pimped out prototype actuators made of titanium vanadium Kevlar composite. And watch this! Fully integrated link too, so when the spider starts crawling up walls dangling from ceilings.
Could lose your lunch.
So what you think?
Yep, we'll take it.
Free. Sure. Yeah. Let's see your cred.
Brick got it. It's all paid up.
Brick got it. I don't see any fucking brick around here, do you?
Fuck Brick then. Let's cut a new deal.
Now that's good business sense. Alright, you want the flathead? I better see some eddies. I'm talking to you!
Seems you already got the eddies for it. You ought to offer us a discount. Big one.
A discount? Fuck. You know, you never did say who sent you. Never did say who you're working for.
Dexter Deshawn. That's who.
Dexter Deshawn. The lord ass who punching animal fucked half of Pacifica? Then he ain't dead.
I can't take down Royce? Well, that's my fault.
He's alive, well, and kicking. He sends his regards.
So you're gonna consider my offer now? Bang.
Bring it, cocksuckers!
There we go.
Caught me a rat! Unload on him, B! Cut loose!
Whoa, 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 why is he on fire already? Is that the same guy? It's Dum Dum, right? No, I'll short circuit him. Just because it's funny. You know what? Just finish him off. There we go.
Grab the gear. Bot and control shot. Quick!